Welcome back, you guys. I'm Tassie, and today we are having the Dolsot. I can't really pronounce it, but it is the bibimbap, and it's the Dolsot in front of it because this is in the stoneware. Now, for the stoneware, I've already heated up. I lined it with some sesame oil, and then I put my rice in there. And what happens is it crisps up the rice. So now we're gonna assemble everything. So this is just plain rice. All right, and then let's go ahead and start. All right, the first thing I'm going to go ahead and put in here, this is the, if I pull it close for you guys, this is one of my favorites. This is just the bean sprouts that you boil and then let it steam until it's soft. And then you add a bit of salt, sesame seed oil, and sesame seed. And then this has the Korean red chili flakes on here. So this one is one of my absolute favorites. So I'm just going to go ahead and assemble that in here. I really like eating this, so I'm just going to pour it all in there. And with this dish here, you can just make it a vegetarian. Knowing me, though, it's beef. All right, and then here we have some spinach, which is done in the same fashion. It's just boiled. So I only got a little bit of spinach because I have some bok choy. Okay, and then next I have some carrots. Carrots are just cut up in matchsticks and sauteed with a bit of sesame seed oil and salt. Very good. And then we'll go ahead and put in my bok choy. Bok choy is done in the same fashion as the spinach. All right. Now I do have the pickled daikon or pickled radish. So I'm just going to put a few of these slices in here as well. I really like eating those too, so I'm just going to put them all in. And then what I also have for my veggies, it's going to be kimchi. So for the veggies, some people, they'll do like zucchini or cucumber. It's really whatever, the whole point of this dish here, it's whatever's in your fridge. And a lot of it is like a bunch of the banchan sides, and then they put like a meat in there. All right. So I'm going to do a close-up for you guys so you guys can see what it looks like so far. There you go. All right, so then now comes the beef and the egg. So for the beef, I did do bulgogi, and this is marinated overnight, and I just grilled it up right now. And then there's grated pear in there, onion, white onion, brown sugar, soy sauce, sesame seed oil again. This is the egg, and I'm going to crack it into all of this and mix it all around. Bam. Like, that looks pretty good. Okay. Now, I'm going to do another close-up for you. That looks really, really good. Okay, so then for the sauce. So this is basically just a gochujang sauce. I put some water, maybe a little bit too much water, but I put some capsacin in here. Corn syrup, salt, a little dash of kikkoman soy sauce as well, and sesame seeds. So you kind of just spread it all around the bowl, however much you want. If you find that you want more later, you can add it. Okay. And then now we break this yolk. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. It is so beautiful. And then really you just stir it all up with everything that you just put in there. When I was younger and I couldn't pronounce this dish, I would just call it bibimbap because it sounded like it. So I knew bibimbap, so I would just say, whenever I went to Korean restaurants, because my brother-in-law, he's actually Korean, and we would go to a lot of Korean restaurants, and then I would just be like pointing at the number because I knew I was going to pronounce it as bibimbap. And my sister, she was pretty good because she always tried forcing me to say the words so that I would learn it. But I could never pronounce the Dolsot or Dolsot with it because it kind of sounds like there's an R in there for some reason. So my mind can't comprehend it. Okay. And I've never done bibimbap on my show yet. Here's a close-up. Mm-hmm. I lost some rice. Oh, and we do have pop. I'm drinking pop today. Man, that hurts. Yeah, with this dish here, I actually do prefer more veggies and rice over the beef. But I think because of the sauce and everything, it can become too much meat for me. In my pot here, it comes with a lid as well, so you can do like a lot of Asian stews or soups in here. And you can actually cook with this thing like it's a pot. Or you can throw it in the oven, it's really up to you. And I got it for like 15 bucks. It was at a Korean grocery store. It's like $14.99. They're rolling something outside. The windows in all my apartment here, they were all replaced. So that's them working outside. In Minnesota, this dish here, at most Korean markets or stores, they're going to be around $14.99 to like sometimes $15.99. So this dish here is pretty expensive if you order it at a restaurant, but it's really easy and cheap if you just make it at home. And then you can add as much as you want. Because for me, I don't like mushrooms in here, and a lot of people, they do put mushrooms in here, especially if you get it at the restaurant. I don't eat at Korean restaurants often, only because it's very expensive for something that I have all the ingredients at home, so it hurts my soul. I'll do like Korean barbecue. If it's all you can eat. Mm-mm. I'm gonna eat this again later. I have like a lot of ingredients left. I always cook for like thinking like 5 people and come eat with me. It's just me. Like the only thing my boyfriend likes is the egg, bulgogi, and the rice. He doesn't eat the sides. He doesn't like kimchi. The problem with this dish here, a lot of times when I make it, I fill it up too much that I can't stir it. So I have to pour it out into a bigger bowl. Happy 4th of July. I always forget that whenever I'm filming. So for the 4th today, I'm going to be, later on this evening, I'm going to be barbecuing with my boyfriend and his friends are coming over. And then, because we live in Uptown, there's a huge lake, literally like just a couple blocks away. And we always go and we sit out at that lake and then we watch the fireworks from there. For the barbecue, I'm smoking beef ribs. And then we're also doing some bulgogi too. Beef ribs and bulgogi don't really go together. But like, I'm like the only girl. Most of the time it's just a bunch of guys. So they always just do like brats and burgers, and I'm used to eating a lot of variety when I do barbecues. Plus I'm Asian. And so I bring like a lot of rice and pepper. My boyfriend's friends are all afraid of my pepper. They won't eat it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty surprised I finished this bowl. I'm really full though. A little bit of bok choy. I am done eating. Thanks for watching, you guys.